But let me mention just briefly that we are in the throes of a severe economic crisis. And some of the things that have brought about this economic crisis within the United States is the outsourcing of our jobs, especially from Alabama, in the manufacturing sector of the economy of Alabama. The manufacturing jobs, many of them have been outsourced to China, Mexico, and Taiwan. We are at the point now where everything that you pick up and you look at the origin of that product is made in China. And that is having a very drastic effect on the people of Alabama throughout the state. And the people are becoming very, I might say, acutely aware of it. You go into Walmart and you pick up an item and you look at the origin of that item where it says made in, and it generally says China. Ladies and gentlemen, about 20 years ago, the mantra was, you want lower prices at the checkout counter. And the overwhelming response from most Americans, including Alabamians, was yes, we do. Yes, we do. But at the time that was put into place, they didn't realize what the actual cost was for those lower prices at the checkout counter. That actual cost is a loss of jobs. One of the things that I have been expressing on the campaign trail for the last 9 to 10 months is an equation that I use that a lot of people have quickly recognized and adopted to. And the equation goes like this. The jobs in America, the CMG, the China-made goods, equals LAJ. CMG equals LAJ. China-made goods equals loss of American jobs. And that's what we're encountering. That's what we're finding. And that's what people are discovering. In Alabama, throughout Alabama, this has been a theme. We come to Washington and we ask why. Why have so many jobs been outsourced from American workers to foreign workers? And we can't necessarily get an answer. It's undemocratic, ladies and gentlemen. It's undemocratic for the people in Alabama or throughout the nation to be able to ask, why have our jobs been outsourced overseas, and not receive an answer? Unless that answer is, well, you wanted lower prices at the checkout counter, and that's what you got. That's what we're giving you. Ladies and gentlemen, the Democratic Party stands for the people. Not just the people of Alabama, but the people of the nation. And we have to realize that in order to change that CMG, that China-made goods, We got to change that. We got to put that slash through that equal sign. That China-made goods does not mean the loss of American jobs. We've got to be innovative, and we've got to be technological savvy to be a world competitor. But first of all, we should be manufacturing the goods for our own internal consumption before importing them. Before importing goods for our internal consumption. What does that mean? What does that mean? Well, I'm talking about clothing. I'm talking about our bedding, our towels that we use, perhaps even our medicines that we take, the toys that our children are playing with, being imported. They should be made in the United States, and they should be safe. That's not what we're encountering. In Alabama, we have a serious problem at the present time with Chinese-made drywall. Chinese-made drywall that is destroying homes because they have a toxic chemical in the drywall that destroys mechanical, man-made items such as air conditioning systems, such as electrical wiring. There are homes in Alabama that contain this China-made drywall that have to be either completely demolished or they have to be completely gutted and reaccomplished on the inside. But the damage has already been done to those homes. That China-made drywall is a classic example of what we are creating in America with the importation of foreign goods that are not being scrutinized by American inspectors. Free trade does not work. Free trade will not work without sufficient government intervention to ensure that things like the Chinese-made drywall or the lead-based paint in the toys that our children are receiving are safe. It will not work without our government intervention. So therefore, why not make these products in the United States?